Many of us know the New Orleans metro area is a patchwork map made of many different neighborhoods, 73 to be exact. So, if you're thinking about buying a new home, it's all about location, location, location. Our next guest is here to offer tips on how you can pick the right neighborhood for you. Please help me welcome back, friend to the show, Brittany Picolo-Ramos of Godwyn and Stone. Good morning.
How are you doing?
Wonderful, my darling. Feeling the hat today. Love the conversation that we are talking about today. Neighborhoods in New Orleans and which one is best for you because there are so many different ones. I want to ask you first, what's the most popular neighborhood that you, as a real estate agent, is seeing right now and why?
Well, obviously, you have a huge influx going into the Uptown Garden District area because people are moving a lot from California, New York, and they really want that New Orleans vibe. They want those big historic homes, and the little cute little shotguns too are fantastic. So, really, Garden District, Irish Channel, Uptown, and then for people that maybe have a couple of children, need a little bit more yard. Obviously, Lakeview, Lakeshore is really popular also.
And these places have history like many of the neighborhoods. So it's cool that people are still wanting to go there and are inhabiting there as well. But as far as neighborhoods that you're seeing a growth in demand, what's the neighborhood that you see a lot of people wanting to go to now?
Which is it's kind of interesting because obviously New Orleans has its prices because it's the hub and the center of the heart of the city. So obviously the more centered you get, the more expensive real estate can be. So people are kind of spreading out a little bit. You have a lot of growth in the Bywater community, which if you want to be in the French Quarter but you want a better price, Bywater is a great option. Araby is growing really rapidly. Obviously after Katrina, it had gotten really hit really hard. So there's a ton of new development. So if you want new construction, but you kind of want to still be in kind of the New Orleans area, it's a great option. You also have kind of Kenner, which is getting really popular because they have lower taxes, which is nice. And so people are moving to the Kenner Metairie area, but Metairie is pretty expensive right now. So Kenner is growing very rapidly. And a lot of travel to the North Shore. So they don't mind the drive and they want a huge lot and a little bit more bang for their buck. So, I mean, every area pretty much is growing. The French Quarter is a little bit slower because obviously with, things being shut down, it's not as walkable as it usually is, but French Quarter is always a great investment because it ain't going nowhere.
It isn't going anywhere. And I agree with you with the North Shore. I was just on the North Shore last week, and a lot of things are happening out there. So it's interesting to see that that area is growing. Again, like I said at the top of the show, 73 official neighborhoods here in New Orleans. What do you think makes each neighborhood so unique?
Well, I feel like each neighborhood has its own personality because you have to think New Orleans has been around for 300 years and it's kind of spread out slowly, over time. So every neighborhood has its own little cafes, restaurant, architectural style. For example, Fontainebleau has those really cool Spanish colonial style homes with the archways and the clay tile ceiling, or not ceilings, the clay tile roof. But I mean, really, every area depends on like how funky do you want it? Do you want people playing music on their porch? Is that good with you? Or do you want more privacy? Or do you want more walkability? What's your favorite restaurant? And you can kind of see the blood of the people and what they love to do. For example, the Bywater, you're going to see a lot of murals. You're going to see a lot of artistic, people that are really creative, and it's just really cool. Like there is a place for everyone in New Orleans.
It's so true. And there's so many different food places in each and every single neighborhood. So if you're a foodie like me, really cool to explore the different areas. But being in many different areas of the city, I noticed that the housing style is very unique to some of the neighborhoods. What are the housing styles in New Orleans like?
Well, again, on St. Charles in the Garden Dash District, you're going to have those big, ornate Queen Anne Victorian mansions. And then, obviously in the Bywater, you're going to have more shotgun style homes, more doubles. And then, like in the French Quarter, you're going to have some Creole cottages and the big, tall town house style buildings. I mean, there's so many. And then you have a lot of French and Spanish and Caribbean design. So it's kind of cool. That's why people move here, right? It's like a taste of Europe all in one little city. a
And
huge,
you're all in one city. It's like little cities in one big city,
yeah.
which is so cool because, like you said, every neighborhood does really have its own vibe. I'm curious as a real estate agent, I know you obviously showcase a lot of different homes. What do you like to showcase to buyers to say, this is why you should live in the area? Is it because you like to say, oh, the grocery store is right here, or look at how big your yard is? What do you like to show them to help
Well,
seal?
the first thing I do as a real estate agent is ask a lot of questions. So I want to know what's important to them. If they need a big yard, they're not going to live in the French Quarter. If they want walkability and they want restaurants to be open 24/7, I'm not going to put them in the middle of a suburb. It just depends on the person and what they're needing, because every single person, just like the neighborhoods in New Orleans, is completely unique and have different wants and needs. For example, it might have a pool and that person's like, well, I don't want a pool. So I mean, it's funny how different each and every person is, because I've had houses that I literally was like, this is a really hard house to sell. And then someone walks in and is like, oh, this is my dream home. I
But
wanted a house.
that's you doing your job, sister,
Yeah.
and you do it very well. It is very, very clear. Don't forget, Godwyn and Stone Realty is located at 1912 Clearview Parkway in Metairie. You can also follow them on social media at Godwyn Stone. And for more information about how to find an agent, check out their website, godwinstone.com, or give them a call at 504-826 8426. And remember, if you need title work done, look to Title Management Group. They are located at 3421 North Causeway Boulevard, number 300. And they also have a phone number. Call them at 504-834-2977.